You're working 80 hours a week, and you're still broke. If that's you, you need to hear this. Because what I'm about to tell you is going to piss you off. You're doing everything. You're the salesperson, the marketer, the customer service rep, the accountant. You're wearing every single hat in your business. And here's the brutal truth. That's exactly why you're stuck. You think if you just work harder, if you just put in more hours, you'll break through. But you won't. Because the problem isn't that you're not working hard enough. The problem is you're working on the wrong things. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to stop doing and what you need to start doing to scale past 6 figures without burning out. I'm going to cover 3 things. First, the one thing killing your growth. Second, what successful business owners do differently. And third, the exact steps to implement this week. Let me tell you about Jake. Jake runs a marketing agency. 3 years ago, he called me at 10 p.m. on a Tuesday. He was exhausted. He said, "I'm doing everything right. I'm working 70 hours a week, but I can't break past $8,000 a month." I asked him what he was doing every day. He said, "I'm doing client work. I'm answering emails. I'm taking sales calls. I'm managing projects. I'm doing the bookkeeping." I stopped him right there. I said, "Jake, you're not running a business. You're running a job. You are the bottleneck in your business. Every task you hold on to is a task that limits your growth. The fastest way to scale is to get yourself out of the day-to-day operations. Most business owners are afraid to spend money on help. But here's what they don't realize. If you make $100 an hour doing sales calls and you're spending 10 hours a week doing $10 an hour admin work, you're losing $900 a week. That's $3,600 a month. You can't afford not to hire. Here's what you do this week. Step 1. Do a time audit. For the next 3 days, write down everything you do and how long it takes. Every single task. Step 2. Categorize every task. High-value tasks, sales, strategy, systems. Medium-value tasks, client delivery, team management. Low-value tasks, email, scheduling, admin, bookkeeping. Step 3. Hire someone to take the low-value tasks off your plate. Start with a virtual assistant, 10 to 20 hours a week. You can find one for $600 to $1,200 a month. Give them email management, calendar scheduling, client onboarding, and basic admin. That's it. Within 2 weeks, you'll have 10 to 15 hours back. Use that time to do sales calls, build systems, or create offers. Within 30 days, you'll see the revenue increase. I've seen this work hundreds of times. Let me give you another example. Sarah runs an e-commerce store. She was doing $12,000 a month in revenue, but she was working 60 hours a week. She was packing orders, answering customer service emails, managing inventory, running ads, doing bookkeeping, everything. She told me, "I can't keep doing this. I'm about to shut it down." I asked her, "What's taking up most of your time?" She said, "Packing orders and customer service. Probably 30 hours a week." I told her, "Outsource fulfillment. Find a third-party logistics company." She was hesitant because it would cost her about $2 per order. But I did the math with her. She was spending 30 hours a week on fulfillment. That's 120 hours a month. If she valued her time at even $100 an hour, that's $12,000 worth of her time every month. The fulfillment company would cost her about $800 a month. She was losing $11,200 a month by doing it herself. She made the switch. Within 2 weeks, she had 30 hours back. She used that time to improve her ads, launch new products, and build email sequences. 3 months later, her revenue went from $12,000 a month to $30,000. 6 months later, she hit $50,000 a month, and she was working 25 hours a week, all because she stopped doing the $10 an hour work. Here's the principle. Business growth is about leverage. Every hour you spend on low-value work is an hour you're not spending on high-value work. You can't scale by doing more. You scale by doing less of the wrong things and more of the right things. Most entrepreneurs fall into this trap. They think being busy means being productive. They wear their 80-hour work weeks like a badge of honor. But busy doesn't equal profitable. You can work 80 hours a week and make $50,000 a year. Or you can work 30 hours a week and make $500,000 a year. The difference isn't effort, it's focus. Here's what you do. Look at your time audit from earlier. Circle every task that's worth $10 an hour or less. Email management, scheduling, data entry, social media posting, bookkeeping. Add up how many hours per week you're spending on those tasks. Let's say it's 20 hours. That's 80 hours a month. If your time is worth $100 an hour, you're wasting $8,000 a month doing work someone else could do for $1,000. This week, go to Upwork, Fiverr, or onlinejobs.ph. Post a job for a virtual assistant, 10 to 20 hours a week, $10 to $15 an hour. In the job post, list out the exact tasks you need help with. Email management, calendar scheduling, data entry, customer service. Hire someone within a week. Spend the first week training them. Record videos showing them how to do each task. Use Loom. It's free. Give them access to your email, calendar, and systems. Then let go. Trust them to do the work. Yes, they'll make mistakes at first. That's normal. But within 2 weeks, they'll be handling 90% of those tasks without you. Here's the mindset shift you need to make. You're not paying someone to do tasks. You're buying back your time. And your time is the most valuable asset you have. Every hour you buy back is an hour you can spend on sales, strategy, or systems. That's what grows your business, not answering emails. Let me tell you the real reason most business owners don't hire. It's not because they can't afford it. It's because they're afraid. They're afraid of losing control. They're afraid someone will mess it up. They're afraid of spending money on something that might not work. But here's the truth. That fear is costing you everything. Every month you don't hire is a month you stay stuck. Every month you keep doing $10 an hour work is a month you're not growing. Think about where you'll be in 6 months if nothing changes. You'll still be working 80 hours a week. You'll still be making the same revenue. You'll still be exhausted. Now think about where you'll be if you hire someone this week. In 6 months, you'll have a team. You'll be working 30 hours a week. Your revenue will be double or triple what it is now. Now, if you're watching this and thinking, I need help with this, I want to invite you to a free training I'm running this Thursday at 7 p.m. Central. I'm going to walk you through the exact system I use to help business owners scale from 6 figures to 7 figures without working more hours. I'll show you how to build systems, hire the right people, and get out of the day-to-day operations. Links in the description. Let's keep going. Here's something most people don't understand. There are 3 levels of business. Level 1, you're a solopreneur. You do everything yourself. Level 2, you're a business owner. You have a team, but you're still doing a lot of the work. Level 3, you're a CEO. You've built systems and the business runs without you. Most people get stuck at level 1. They never make it to level 2 because they're afraid to let go. The shift from level 1 to level 2 is simple. You stop being a doer and start being a leader. You stop asking, how do I do this? And start asking, who can do this? You stop trying to do everything and start building a team. That's it. It's not complicated, but it requires you to let go of control. And that's the hardest part. So here's my challenge to you. In the next 48 hours, do 3 things. 1. Do your time audit. Write down every task you do for 3 days. 2. Post a job for a virtual assistant. Upwork, Fiverr, onlinejobs.ph. Pick one and post it today. 3. Hire someone by the end of the week. That's it. 48 hours, 3 steps. Here's the brutal truth. If you don't do this, nothing will change. You'll keep working 80 hours a week. You'll keep making the same money. You'll keep telling yourself, I'll hire someone when I can afford it. But you'll never be able to afford it because you're too busy doing $10 an hour work to make the money you need to hire. It's a trap. And the only way out is to make the hire now. Stop thinking of hiring as an expense. Start thinking of it as an investment. You're not spending $1,000 a month on a VA. You're investing $1,000 to buy back 80 hours. And those 80 hours are worth $8,000 if you use them right. That's an 8x return. Show me another investment that gives you 8x in 30 days. Let me recap. 1. You are the bottleneck in your business. Every task you hold on to limits your growth. 2. Hire someone to take the low-value tasks off your plate. Start with a VA, 10 to 20 hours a week. 3. Use the time you get back to focus on sales, strategy, and systems. That's what grows your business. Now, if you want the full system for scaling your business without burning out, join me on Thursday at 7 p.m. Central for a free training. I'm going to walk you through exactly how to build systems, hire the right people, and get out of the day-to-day grind. I'll show you the same framework I've used to help hundreds of business owners go from 6 figures to 7 figures while working less. Links in the description. Click it. Register. Show up. You have 2 choices. You can keep doing what you're doing and stay stuck. Or you can make one decision this week that changes everything. Hire someone, delegate the work, buy back your time, and use that time to build the business you actually want. The business you want is on the other side of letting go. Stop doing everything. Start building a team. I'll see you Thursday at 7 p.m. Let's build something great.